Here's the problem. You think a lot. You always have something in your mind. Peace can exist only in the present moment. It is ridiculous to say, wait until I finish this, then I will be free to live in peace. What is this? A diploma, a job, a house, the payment of a debt. If you think that way, peace will never come. There is always another this that will follow the present one. If you are not living in peace at this moment, you will never be able to. If you truly want to be at peace, you must be at peace right now. Otherwise, there is only the hope of peace someday. Stop seeking approvals from others. So here are 8 lessons to don't give a fuck. Number 1, stay in present. Don't delve into what has happened in the past. Focus on the things that are actually within your control. Don't think about what may or may not happen in the far future. Thinking all the time about the past and the future will only cause you sadness or anxiety. In the realm of Stoic philosophy, the initial precept urges one to anchor themselves in the present moment. The challenge lies in the ceaseless mental chatter, a perpetual stream of thoughts that can inundate the mind. Drawing parallels with Stoicism, renowned for its emphasis on mindfulness, the Stoics advocate for cultivating an acute awareness of the present. In their teachings, ruminations about the past or anxieties about the future are viewed as impediments to tranquility. The Stoic principle of nunc fluens, or the flowing now, encourages individuals to redirect their focus to the immediate present, freeing themselves from the burdensome weight of incessant mental activity. In alignment with Dr. Dennis Gersten's insights, Stoicism acknowledges the proclivity towards a multitude of thoughts, but posits that these thoughts need not dominate one's internal landscape. By adopting a Stoic mindset, individuals are encouraged to discern the nature of their thoughts, recognizing that dwelling on negativity only serves to disrupt the harmony of the present moment. Stoicism, at its core, invites individuals to wield their thoughts as instruments of self-mastery. Rather than being passive recipients of mental fluctuations, Stoics advocate for a deliberate examination of thought. In this Stoic framework, thoughts are not merely transient occurrences, but pivotal components that can be harnessed to foster a sense of presence and inner peace. Number 2. Face your fears. What if they don't like me and they reject me? What if I embarrass myself? What if I'm so nervous that I look like an idiot? In the Stoic teachings, confronting your fears is paramount, for they recognize that avoidance is a greater detriment than the prospect of failure itself. Consider this Stoic perspective. The fear of potential failure is, in essence, a hesitation to fully engage with life. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, would contend that the true source of distress lies not in external events but in the context of apprehensions about a date with someone of genuine interest. Stoicism urges individuals to acknowledge the fear, but not let it dictate their actions. The Stoic lesson unfolds by emphasizing the importance of taking deliberate action despite the apprehension. Seneca, another influential Stoic figure, would advise confronting fears head-on, understanding that the pursuit of meaningful experiences necessitates a willingness to face discomfort. By doing so, individuals cultivate resilience and an unyielding spirit. To embody Stoic principles in facing this fear, one must engage in a profound examination of the internal dialogue. Stoicism advocates for recognizing irrational fears and transforming them into rational, constructive thoughts, rather than succumbing to anxiety. A Stoic approach involves acknowledging the fear, dissecting its origins, and choosing to act in alignment with one's values. Stoicism teaches that the path to not being burdened by fear lies in confronting it with a resilient spirit. By embracing the discomfort and choosing to act in accordance with one's principles, individuals transcend the paralyzing grip of fear and, in turn, nurture a steadfast sense of inner tranquility. Number 3. Know that you're not alone in being imperfect. Wanna know how to not give a f***? Understand that you're not special in your perfect imperfectness. Sounds weird. Get used to it. In the realm of Stoic philosophy, embracing your imperfections is a fundamental tenet on the path to tranquility. The Stoics advocate for a profound recognition that imperfection is a shared human experience, not a unique burden. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, would assert that the desire for perfection is an illusion, as external circumstances and personal imperfections are beyond one's complete control. The Stoic lesson lies in understanding that the pursuit of an idealized self is a futile endeavor, akin to chasing an unattainable phantom. Drawing from Stoic wisdom, the idea is not to diminish individuality, but to acknowledge the universal nature of struggles and imperfections. Seneca, another prominent Stoic figure, would encourage individuals to shift their focus from external expectations to internal virtues, emphasizing the cultivation of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. In the Stoic framework, the pressure to conform to societal notions of perfection is recognized as an external concern. Instead, the emphasis is on embracing the genuine, unadorned self, the raw, uncut version that Ruda Ayande, that in acknowledging shared imperfections, one finds a sense of camaraderie with humanity and a liberation from the futile pursuit of an unattainable perfection. Number 4, say no. Is it good to be helpful? Of course. Is it good to always be available to anyone who needs assistance? Not exactly. Recognizing the value of saying no is a crucial aspect of personal virtue and well-being. While being helpful aligns with Stoic principles of kindness and justice, the Stoics caution against an indiscriminate and perpetual availability that may lead to burnout and exploitation. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, would advise individuals to consider their own limits and prioritize their well-being. The Stoic concept of oikeiosis, or the understanding of one's proper role in the cosmos, suggests that being helpful should be guided by reason and a genuine concern for the common good, rather than a compulsion to please others. Seneca would caution against the potential consequences of incessant acquiescence. Stoicism encourages individuals to say no when necessary, recognizing that time, energy, and resources are finite and should be directed toward virtuous pursuits. In the Stoic philosophy, the idea is not to negate the value of being helpful, but to approach it with discernment and wisdom. By saying no when appropriate, one aligns with Stoic principles of self-mastery, acknowledging the importance of personal boundaries and the judicious use of resources. In this way, Stoicism provides a framework for harmonizing the virtue of helpfulness with the need for self-care and ethical discernment. Number 5. Stop looking for permission. In the wisdom of Stoicism, the imperative is to cease seeking external validation and trust in one's ability to make virtuous choices. Stoics would argue that relying on others for approval can undermine individual autonomy and self-reliance. Epictetus would advocate for internalizing the locus of control. Seeking permission implies a lack of confidence in one's capacity to navigate life's choices wisely. Or self-sufficiency emphasizes the importance of relying on one's internal wisdom rather than constantly seeking external affirmation. Seneca would caution against the potential pitfalls of relying too heavily on others' opinions. Stoicism encourages individuals to cultivate an inner fortress of self-assurance, recognizing that external validation is ephemeral and often inconsequential in the pursuit of virtue. Relinquishing the need for permission aligns with the idea of taking responsibility for one's own life. By emancipating oneself from the dependence on external approval, individuals can fortify their inner resilience and make decisions in harmony with Stoic virtues, fostering a sense of self-esteem grounded in wisdom and personal agency. Number 6. Do things that make you happy. In the realm of Stoic philosophy, the pursuit of inner contentment is rooted in aligning one's actions with virtuous principles rather than external expectations. Stoicism encourages individuals to focus on actions that contribute to their own flourishing. Epictetus would emphasize the importance of personal values in decision-making. The Stoic concept of eudaimonia, or flourishing, suggests that doing things that align with one's inner principles is key to a fulfilling life. If an invitation does not resonate with one's values or well-being, Stoicism would advocate for the freedom to decline without guilt. Seneca would concur that setting boundaries is not selfish but an exercise in wisdom. Stoicism teaches that individuals should be deliberate in their choices, prioritizing actions that contribute positively to their own character and the well-being of others. The notion that happiness is derived from internal virtues rather than external attachments is central. By recognizing this truth, individuals can emancipate themselves from the undue influence of societal expectations and focus on actions that genuinely contribute to their inner tranquility and virtue. Stoicism, in essence, provides a framework for prioritizing actions that align with personal values and contribute to a life of purpose and contentment. Number 7. Know why you do or say things. In the realm of Stoic philosophy, mindfulness in decision-making is paramount. When confronted with choices, Stoicism encourages individuals to introspect and recognize the underlying beliefs shaping those decisions, evaluating whether they align with virtuous principles or hinder personal growth. Epictetus, a central figure in Stoicism, would stress the importance of understanding the rationale behind our actions. The Stoic practice of proseic, or attention, involves paying careful consideration to the motives guiding our decisions. If a decision is found to perpetuate stagnation or hinder virtue, Stoicism would prompt individuals to scrutinize the influences at play. Seneca would echo the call to question decisions that contribute to peace. Stoicism, in its essence, teaches individuals to be conscious of the influences shaping their choices and to assess whether these align with Stoic virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. The idea is to cultivate awareness of the motivations behind decisions, ensuring they are guided by rationality and virtue rather than external pressures or misguided beliefs. By aligning actions with Stoic principles, individuals foster a life in accordance with their own values and the pursuit of inner flourishing. Number 8. Look for something worth giving your time. In the wisdom of Stoic philosophy, the key to cultivating indifference to trivial matters lies in dedicating one's attention to a higher purpose. The Stoics would argue that a clear and virtuous goal provides a guiding light, allowing individuals to focus their energy and attention on matters of true significance. Epictetus, a notable Stoic teacher, would advocate for setting a purposeful direction in life. The Stoic principle of telos, or the ultimate goal, encourages individuals to align their pursuits with overarching objectives that contribute to personal virtue and the common good by dedicating one's attention to a noble goal. Seneca would emphasize that a steadfast commitment to a major objective diminishes the significance of trivial matters. Stoicism teaches that by concentrating on virtuous pursuits, individuals free themselves from the petty disturbances of daily life, such as office gossip or political debates. In the Stoic ethos, the idea is to consciously choose what to care about by directing one's efforts toward a purpose that transcends transient concerns. By adhering to Stoic principles and dedicating attention to meaningful objectives, individuals cultivate a sense of inner tranquility and resilience amidst the noise of inconsequential matters. Consider various personal objectives, but prioritize what holds genuine significance for you. Choose something invaluable to you, a goal you wouldn't exchange for anything else. When you genuinely cherish it, you naturally cease expending your energy on trivial matters.